All right, everyone, we are finally here. This is the finale to Bloodborne, barring something weird going on with electricity and final part. Let's hope. All right, so on, of course, Mr. Jollysworth. Power going out. This will be the final part. Let's hope. All right, so on, of course, Mr. Jollysworth. Senor Jollysworth. All right, so what we're gonna do, what my plan is we gotta go get the Blood Rock, which I want to do, and upgrade. I just need to get some blood vials. Upgrade. I'm probably gonna upgrade this guy. Just because best place I know to get echoes. Do I have either of the moon? I don't know. I have both. So for the moment we're gonna just go grab some blood echoes. It won't take long. It'll take a couple runs back and forth, and I'll be able to get a lot. Actually, if you're curious, this is the little route I use for echo farming. Just kind of, I don't know, run of the mill. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just kind of the one I like to use because it's quick. There is another method you can use in the Nightmare of Mensis, where you start in Murgo's loft, bottom, or the base of Murgo's loft. Yeah, see, when I did this before, I wasn't able to one-shot these guys. I'm just gonna see his health, but it's okay. Wow, I can almost one-shot them with a swing. So these guys are vulnerable to piercing damage. So pokey, anything that uses a poke, is vulnerable. I kind of gotta be careful here, because I don't have any echoes of my own right now. Damn it. Ooh, I can actually one-shot them with just a swing. So, okay, here's my plan. My plan is to get some echoes, which I'm doing at the moment, and then grab some... grab Blood Rock from the Mensis Nightmare, show that off, and show off the interesting little side that goes along with that, and the cutscene, of course, because there is a cutscene that goes along with that, and then our ending. So we got a little bit of busy work to do beforehand, just because I didn't want to play anymore on this save file. So because I wanted to kind of spread it out, use some different weapons, so I went over to my other one, farmed some blood rock, or not blood rocks, some bloodstone chunks, did some other things like that. But I don't know, I didn't feel right not streaming stuff on this profile. You know what? We're actually gonna have to more than I thought we were going to. You know, let's try this one, because I know this one works, it just takes longer. So basically, if you're curious, so that's one route that I found. Of course, all of this information goes back to the wiki, so credit the Extra Life Bloodborne wiki for farming, which they actually have a section on farming, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, it was interesting for sure. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this is another like farming route you can take. I actually started in the wrong place, but I'll run through to the place where we need to be. Getting off to a good start here. But yeah, this will be it. This is gonna be the final. Oh, I'm so sad to see it go. I am, but I'm not. at the same time. Like I'm glad that this playthrough is coming to a close, because it's you know, wrapping itself up. It's nice, tidy little wrap up of sorts. But it's always kind of sad, you know, when you end something. Like, I felt the same way about Devil May Cry 4 when I wrapped up Nero and Dante's playthrough. It was just kind of like, oh, I don't want you to go. But yeah, I have something interesting planned for the next one. For the next set of streaming playthrough kind of things. I hope it'll be received well. And that is, of course, until we get to... And then, yeah, we're going to be going in there soon enough, but I need blood vials for this boss fight, because this boss fight is kind of a pain in my ass. And I'm actually thinking about leveling up. Alright, come on. So this is another farming route for echoes. Blood vials, too. I mean, I guess I underestimate. And of course, I'm not doing... Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not doing this as optimally as humanly possible. Because I don't have... visceral attacking. Yeah, there's some blood vials right there. So yeah, they actually give a lot more echoes. Maybe I'll equip the eye rune, though. Just so... That is so frustrating. And then I also kind of really wanted to do Alfred's questline, because I did get the Canehurst summoned, and so I can get his ending. So I may go back and find him and do that. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Not at this juncture, anyway. It will definitely help if I do that. What the fuck? Well, that didn't go. I meant a visceral attack was big, so... Come on. God, every ton of damage. Ooh. Yeah, watch out for that attack. It does frenzy. Yeah, I was gonna say that might kill me if it hit. And these guys drop blood vials too, so this is actually a pretty good route. And these guys drop blood vials almost all the time. Maybe it was just my item discovery on my other character, but I didn't go through a run where one of these pigs did not drop something. Alright. Whew, that was close. Ooh, come on, get it! Yeah, we got it. There, we got it. And you can actually double visceral attack them. I just didn't get the timing down. Right there. Oh. Get as much health as we can back. Blood vials. Alright. So we already have 3,500 echoes, which will translate to a lot of vials. Just kind of... Oh, nope, that was a running attack. Oh, yes. Okay, this might kill him? I'm not sure. No, it didn't. They have tons of health. Wow. Kind of surprises me, actually. But yeah, on my new Game Plus 4 character, I was getting tons of blood vials. And echoes, for that matter. I was getting, like, one of those pigs gave me, like, I want to say 70 grand a piece. So I was getting like upwards of 300,000 when I did this whole run, you know, properly. All right. No. We need to run away. They do a lot of damage too. I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't remember them doing this much damage. Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as the fire doesn't hit me, we're fine. And of course it hit me. Alright. Wow, that's disappointing. Hello? Welcome. I'm glad you could join the stream. This is, again, the finale of my Bloodborne Let's Play. If you're interested, feel free to chat, talk in the chat. I love hearing people. Yeah. But yeah, this is my final part. This will be the last main story Bloodborne video I do. Until the DLC, of course, in November. Late November. But yeah, feel free to chat, talk, do what you like. Or just sit and watch. The viewership counts for 90% of it anyway. I mean, I find when people talk back, it's just a luxury. Because it's awesome. It's awesome to be able to talk to you guys. Those of you who watch live, it's great. But yeah, we are in the final stretch here. Whew. I don't know. Feels weird ending up on this. Alright, so yeah, that is very much the more optimal route for farming. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, now we're gonna go get our blood rock. Let's go. I'm gonna go replace my runes real quick. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, maybe. Stamina. That's really not that much health. You know, we'll go with more stamina because it take more swings, of course. But yeah, I'm thinking about. Oh, I'm not thinking about. I'm going to upgrade the Ludwig's Holy Blade with this Blood Rock. So yeah, if you're looking to do the Blood Rock little run, hopefully I don't die too many times here, but I'm hoping we don't die. Wait for the load screen, and we will haul our asses to the glorious Blood Rock, the one Blood Rock in the game. Which no one even has to get me started on how infuriating that is. It's like Titanite slabs, only if they were way more rare. I feel like that is a huge oversight by the developers. Like why? Just why would you put just one in? To me, that doesn't make any sense, but I'm also not a game developer. So, what do I know? Alright. So yeah, there are multiple camera angles you can take with that. It's just preference. We're going to grab this guy right here. Afflicted Organ. So that's another right. Oh, God, these things are just absolutely disgusting. Run. Frenzy. And I know I'm using blood vials when I just got them. Actually, do we have any sedatives? We do. Alright, we're gonna take one. I could very well die right here. Ooh, can we get it? Yeah, got it. So yeah, there's tons of these, like, monk spider things down here. I don't ever try and fight them because they're just ungodly irritating and annoying. I don't like the spiders in this game anyway. Not because of design or anything like that. It's just because spiders in general creep me out. So it's nothing to do with the actual spider enemies, and we're gonna make sure that nothing follows us. All right, and here is a cutscene, which I will shut up for. Not that there's talking, but. So yeah, that's the cutscene. That thing is actually quite important, and so we're gonna go find him. I don't know if it has a specific gender, but I assume not. It's literally a mass. It's like a cancerous growth that looks like a brain. Oh, what am I doing? It looks like a big brain with eyes all over it, which feeds into the aspect of the rest of the game with the eyes on the inside. It was just that thing has eyes on the outside. Yeah, I don't dig the spiders at all. I appreciate that they're weird. Like, it's not just, oh, it's just giant spider. We saw those. Like, give me something different. And this is a nightmare. Like, they should be in a nightmare. But these are kind of interesting, at least. They have, kind of like the patches of this game. He's a big spider that has, like, a mannequin? I want to say mannequin. It looks like a human head that was taken off of the human body and then painted or, like, plastered white with its eyes. It's freaky looking. But these things have a little bit more of I don't know, I guess a personality, even though they don't talk. Because it's interesting. The monk hair or the little, like, headpiece hair thing. I always took it as hair. I don't know if it's actually like a hair. It looks very plasticky to me. But it could be hair. But yeah, I run past him normally. I fought him there because I kind of wanted to talk about him and look at him for a second and get a look at him before I warped out of here. Because that's the last time we'll be down here. And I really would rather not deal with the singing. I actually forget what they're called. I remember one of the mobs was called the Nest of Eyes or something like that, and that has nothing to do with that enemy actually. Because I swore I was like, that's gotta be the Nest of Eyes or the oh, now I can't even remember what that's called. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it almost. It's like someone took off like a life-size porcelain doll, put a top hat or like hat hair thing on it, and then glued it, sewed it, attached it to those spiders. But yeah, that's a really good observation. It's a good way to put it, for sure. And I'm looking. Oh, I know where I have to go. But yeah, both of those enemies, the spiders and the doll-head spiders and the oh, what are they called? Not the Nest of Eyes. I can't remember what those are actually called. But those things, they're both very creepy and very. The things with eyes all over them are very on point with the rest of the game. The eyes on the inside kind of thing. Motif of eyes on the inside, but once that knowledge becomes too much, obviously it's become too much for those people, or I don't know. I don't know if they were people. Because they're actually dressed. I've actually had some downtime, some lab time with those enemies. So yeah, we're getting a couple. We got a Madman's Knowledge, and we got a. What was that? I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of look around. What is that? Oh, I think it's my footsteps. I'm stepping on stuff. But yeah, those things are just, oh, they're awful. Yeah, I'm definitely stepping on stuff. So Great One's Wisdom. We got an Arcane Blood Gem too, which will definitely help if I ever decide to, if you ever decide to do arcane stuff with your weaponry. So yeah, this is another item. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of touch on it because I really would rather not go over there. What happens is that you go over there and grab that chest that's right there. You can see it right under where my bold hunter's mark. That is I believe it's the choir bell item. Oh, now I want to just see it. Oh, he grabbed me anyway. Alright, we'll run back and grab that. It's not that much of a loss, in all honesty. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That's alright. I honestly don't know what they're... But they're very cool looking. I mean, I wish I could have kind of spun the camera preemptively there. But those enemies are very cool looking. Dressed red. They're dressed almost exactly the same as the porcelain doll from... Which I find just fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Because it's... Why? Were they... I'm curious if the porcelain doll was sculpted or made after a real person. Like the inspiration for a real person was in there somewhere. Which, I tend to think is kind of... these little dudes are very irritating. Interesting, but kind of frustrating. But yeah, I was always curious if the porcelain doll had, in the Hunter's Dream, had a real-life inspiration, because there are enemies in this nightmare that are dressed like the doll. So that tells me that maybe she is dressed as, I'm not sure, like an official almost. Someone who was a rank in the church, like in the healing church. So maybe the adornment they wore had something to do with them being special blood ministration, special women who gave blood ministration, special blood ministration, something along those lines. Let's grab this choir bell. Yeah, so I was right. So I'm not, like, completely insane. No. So, I want to try and kill it. Got it. So, yeah, they're not, like, super tough. And they give a... Well, she probably gave me 10 grand. Ooh. Oh. Alright. That might be really great for this fight with Gehrman we're about to do. Or that we're getting to. But yeah, Ashes to Dust 22. I appreciate your input. Saying things better than my brain can kind of come up with. It's always nice to have another perspective. But yeah, I was just curious if maybe it was a ranking in the church, like even in, like, this is a good example actually. The chest piece I'm wearing, it's the Executioner set. They are church hunters, like they are special church hunters to hunt vile bloods. So if they get their own like little, special set of clothing, why wouldn't special blood ministration people, like women, why wouldn't they, specifically women, because from what I've heard and kind of compiled and read in my own head, read and then kind of sort through in your own brain, you kind of get this, the ministration, the blood ministration is most likely not, it's not just regular blood. From what I've heard, here and there, it's actually menstrual blood is the I don't know if that's a consensus or just kind of a theory I heard, but it's definitely there. Continual hearing near death. Stamina. I kind of wanted to go do Alfred's stuff just to get that other rune, because I think it'll be helpful. But yeah, I don't know. If we kind of look at her, because I want to do this anyway. Like, it's very nice. I mean, it's very, not ornate, but it's very put together. It is a very specific set of clothing. Very proper, very ladylike. So I figure it's something like that. It's something like, oh, they're in higher regard than most. So, and again, for those few of you that have joined that I just haven't kind of touched on, welcome. I have chat open to my left here, so go ahead and chat. I'm actively responding and having conversations, so please feel free. I love conversation, so I love ideas and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that specifically, like, you definitely have, if they are that important, which they are in this universe. Where is Alfred? I wonder, did I talk to him before? Wow, God, we have a lot of that stuff open. Lumen Flower, Altar of Despair. We're going to go to the Grand Cathedral because I know exactly where to go from there. I think. Ooh, do I? Yes, I do. We're going to go see where Alfred is, and if push comes to shove, I will just jump on the wiki real quick. Because what I'm trying to achieve here is finishing Alfred's questline to get the badge, which I believe there's a badge. I might be mistaken. We'll see in a few minutes, but I totally might be mistaken. It's just one of those things. But it's definitely, there's definitely something that I need from him, which is his Hunter rune. And if you notice, I'm going to kind of show it off here. The runes I just looked at, these two, that's from Eileen, that's from the Vile Bloods. There's one we're missing, and it is from Alfred, actually, which I don't know why I didn't bother to do his questline until the very end, but I'm just going to kind of tying up loose ends for those few of you who have just joined. I'm just tying up loose ends to the end of the game, and then we're going to go do our ending. We're going to get the, true ending, so we're not going to get the submit your life, and we're not going to get the just fight Garmin. We're going to get the true ending. So for anybody who doesn't know what the true ending entails, I'm going to get it, because I don't want to spoil that last encounter. But yeah, it's we're on our way. We're just cleaning up. At the moment, anyway. We're just tidying up the loose ends here. But yeah, I'm definitely on the side to think that, ooh, that pop-in was immense. There he is. Cool. So yeah, if I know I talked to him before. Wow, that was a glorious camera angle of. Well, that's kind of interesting. Those are kind of cool. Very old English, kind of churchy vibe going on here. I mean, they're like, well, they are gargoyles. They're guarding something. And I do love that you can see the windmills and the forest, which is literally the next area, like down there, down this staircase right here. That's the next area of the game. All right, but let's talk to
good to see
Alfred here, our weird little church man.
Think up something to discuss.
I'm in your
Just
clothes,
tell
dude.
me what piques your interest.
I'm in your clothes. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all these because I believe I did go through them all earlier in the game, earlier in the playthrough. I am going to give him the unopened summons. So for anybody who didn't watch the last couple parts, or the last few parts, it's not the last couple, it's the last few, but we went to Canehurst. We finally got through Canehurst, which is actually the Ligarius is what kind of stunted this playthrough. And we got through Ligarius. We kicked his ass, and then we got the Crown of Illusions, revealed the illusion. We went with the Vileblood Queen, Annalise, and we got the unopened summons. So, what in the world were we going to do with the unopened summons? Well, if you noticed when we got to Canehurst earlier, or when you just in general get to Canehurst, I will come to that statement in just a second. Ashes to dust. Just give me just a second. What in the world are we the ones who already have a summons addressed to us? What are we going to do? What on earth are we going to do with it? Well, if you remember, the summons is the only way we were able to see and get in the carriage, because the bridge was out. It was very mystical, very magic, kind of like, ooh, this is weird. So, if we give the unopened summons to Alfred here, he's going to be able to get to the lair of the Vile Bloods. So we're going to give him the unopened summons.
Is that the sigil of Canehurst?
So he's all excited.
I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
Bam! So there's the badge I was talking about. So basically what he's going to go do, he's an executioner. So what is the next logical step? His master is gone. He is one of the only executioners, if the only executioner left. What in the world is he going to go do? So we can kind of, and so Church Bow. I'm already thinking ahead to the DLC.
Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
Ah, so there's another little thing. Cleanse the tarnished streets. So, I don't know exactly what he's talking about. I'll be completely honest. And, the blood menstruation, the menstruation blood theory. It's very much, you can only get the blood. The only blood you ever get in the game is from women. No male figure in the entire game ever gives you a blood vial. Every time you find one, every time you see one, every time you collect one. Ariana, which is the noble, the perhaps was a noble at Canehurst that had to come to Yharnam and is unfortunately been tarnished and taken down to a whore, a woman of the night. Then you have the nun. Oh God, I can't remember her name. I honestly cannot remember her name. If anybody who's chatting or wants to kind of chime in, I don't remember her name specifically, but she is very, very important because she is a member of the church. And she's a member of the church. And so, of the proper church. Ariana is just kind of not. She's just a woman. But it's so interesting. She gives you blood. Oh, doggy. Yeah. Ah, Poochie. Alright. Yeah, and you guys are my least favorite. Yeah. And if you don't know about these guys, piercing. Anything pokey. So the threaded cane works. Ludwig's Holy Blade works. Anything with a tip, like you can poke with it. The R2 specifically with the Holy Blade work wonders with those guys. It's a little slow though, transformed. Ooh, we woke everybody up. But yeah, the only blood you ever get are from women. Iosefka is another one. Iosefka you get blood vials from, but she's also a woman. So it's an interesting theory. I'm not sure how much stock I actually put into it, but it's definitely plausible since all the blood. I mean, you never get. You never see a male figure Okay, I think everything's okay now. You never see a male figure give you blood. So, and now we need to travel to the Queen's Chamber at Canehurst because something very, very specific happens. So we give Alfred a summons, and he goes to Canehurst. Obviously, he said, "I will depart immediately." Well,
Master, look, I've done it. I've done it. I smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
So, yeah, Alfred has kind of gotten that same bloodlust kind of thing going on, kind of like to a much less degree, but still the same kind of thing as Gascoigne. Kind of that same seething, just not necessarily specifically hatred. Wow, dude, we look almost the same. So yeah, I want to just take a look at him because there's a few things I want to talk about. So that helmet right there is this right here is the full set of Executioner's gear, including the pyramid head, the golden Ardo, which I will go pick up. But yeah, he is just caked in not just blood, but like meat, like just pink meat, just freshly ground human flesh. And as you can see, our queen is not dead, because it's still this goop is actually still moving. So he was kind of, even the stuff on the floor is moving, like pulsating just a little. But he kind of talked about immortality in that last little chunk of his little speech there. So yeah, we'll inspect this in a second, but we want to talk to this crazy little man.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have.
So yeah, he gives the roar, which is kind of appropriate because he's kind of becoming a little not like himself.
I've done it.
So yeah, he doesn't give you any more. But if we inspect this, queenly flesh, it writhes eerily. So if we look at that, we're going to take a look at that item. The remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Canehurst. This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm, as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. So, this is so... So yeah, he doesn't... I don't remember if he... Maybe we have to leave and find him somewhere else. I actually don't remember where his last little quest thing is. I thought it was here, but it's not. Maybe I'll just... Alright, so now... So where's a place that we've yet to unlock? Like kind of just look at. One place specifically is... No. Is here. So, to complete kind of this quest line, we have to take this lump of flesh. So you have to beat Abraeus to continue this particular thing. This particular, quest line. So this is what the altar is for. I have no idea what exactly, or not what, why this exists. Why this altar has this effect. But if we do it, time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. So what does that mean for us? Well, that means we need to go back and talk to our queen. And I say our queen just because it's not my character. We're not adhering to the queen itself, but we want to go see what Queenie has to say. It's not there. It's here. So, Ligarius' seat and Vileblood... We're going to go to the Vileblood Queen's chamber now. And there sits our queen. Alive and in one piece. Not so goopy anymore.
Arrant fool. Vile blood or no, forget not. We are thy queen. Bend the knee.
And she has nothing to say about it. Because if you think about that, she doesn't have anything to say because she doesn't know. There's nothing for her to know. Because it said, specifically, for this lump of flesh, time flows in reverse. Why would she know anything if time has flowed in reverse? It actually, it's weird, but kind of makes sense. So now we're going to go ahead and go back to Cathedral Ward for the rest of Alfred's actual quest line. Oh, that's Cathedral Ward down there. That is a very, very cool weapon. I have all of the weapons, at least one version of all the weapons on my other profile. And the Blade of Mercy is very cool because the more you press R1, the faster your slashes get, which I thought was a very cool little detail. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and run back to where we first met Alfred. So, yeah, her. This nun right here. I cannot for the life of me remember her name. But again, she is one of those characters that's like, wait. She's a woman, and then we got big amygdala thing sitting up top. Let's run back real quick. And I believe this is our last little loose end here. So, we'll take care of these guys. Hopefully not die. That would be embarrassing, especially with these guys. Oh, dog. Shush. Oh, that was unfortunate. No chance, little man. No chance. But yeah, it's very interesting, for sure. The idea that the blood, all of the blood vials in the game are all, it's not actually blood like we think. It's blood vials. So it's interesting. Very interesting. Quicksilver bullets. And then back to Alfred. Who... It's unfortunate, but he's dead. So here we see a very weird little... a weird thing, because we still have the Crown of Illusions, and that is the crown, and it seems to be this is the grave or the testament to Ligarius, the executioner's grave. So this is why he's being honored with the crown here. And it seems that Alfred has just killed himself. Because there are no enemies, nothing got to him, and he was fine at the castle. So his job being done, it looks as though he does himself in. But we got the rune that I was looking for, which is basically what this rune does. It is the rune of executioner. So yeah, vial HP recovery up. So my blood vials will heal more at once. But yeah, a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. The rune for radiance, adopted by the sworn executioners under Ligarius' command. The executioners despise the impure vile bloods, and no matter what the circumstances, would never cooperate with the bloodthirsty hunters who serve under the undead Queen Annalise. So, I've never actually done this, but I'd be curious to see if anything changes if you have this corruption rune equipped, and then try and talk to him. I just don't know. I think it'd be very interesting. I also think it's interesting that this hunter rune it's kind of bloody. This corruption one is even a little more bloody, dripping. This one, no blood, just white, and very much like its description, radiant. So now we go back, and we're ready. I think we're ready for the end. Wait. No, we're not. Because there's one thing I didn't do, and it's the first thing I said I was going to do, and it's pick up that blood rock. So we actually have to go run up and grab the blood rock itself. But other than that, we are gung-ho and absolutely, unequivocally ready for the fight, this last end fight. Now, maybe it's going to be practice, but I can imagine I'm going to get very frustrated at this last... it's not here, yeah. It's in the nightmare, yes it is. Middle, up, down. That'll get me closest. But, yes, this is the last hurrah here, folks. I am happy that everybody is tuning in right now, because and beware if anybody is tuning in. I value you very much, and it's great that you're tuning in, but I am about to show an ending to the game, so be aware if you haven't already seen it or are interested in playing this game yourself and don't really want to have an ending spoiled for you. Then I'm doing the true ending too, so it's like the most work of an ending. So if you don't want to see it, unfortunately I'm gonna have to ask you to maybe put down your device or minimize it, or get on Facebook on your PC or your whatever, and kind of have my stream just my voice, because it'd be kind of unfortunate for you to be spoiled through an ending. I would never want that for anybody, because this game, while not my favorite of the Souls games, it's pretty close. It's up there. And that's probably because it's a different motif. It's the blood and the Lovecraftian, space horror. I don't know if it's called space horror. I don't actually know what the genre is called. I know Lovecraft is a big one in the the community. So there's our blood rock. So we're going to get the hell out of here, and then we are going to go ahead and read that description. And bloop. Alright, so... Whoa! Dude! Just spawning in like nobody's watching. No, little man, no. We also have to go meet our big brain. Mother brain. So... basically what that... the thing that frenzies you in the tower is a very large... oh, piss off. It's a very large mind. I don't know if it has a specific name to, you know, like, other than, like, Mother Brain, which it's called. But it definitely has the characteristics of, and I believe it's actually considered an old one. So this is the only old one we have not killed. And, yeah, it is in a nightmare for a reason. This thing is absolutely horrific looking. And I'm going to let the sound drop again. There is actually a beating. Faint. But it's there. So, yeah, this thing, I believe, on the wiki, is considered an old one. It is definitely considered an old one. And this is the only old one that does not... yeah, see, there's no fight. There's nothing. And I didn't know its hand actually had an animation, which I find very interesting. It's like, it's the hand, hitting the hand is different than hitting the brain itself. So yeah, there's like an entire like stem, and it's a mind composed of what look like people, but could also be considered messengers. I mean, it's very, it's that same like, we can't texture it all, but these little bodies that are in it, and I love this, how the eye follows us. This is an old one. This is the only old one that is locked in a dream. That is completely... can't fight. It can only drive you insane. And yeah, ew is the correct response. And don't worry, I will dispose of it. This hand has a different animation too. But it's interesting because it has hands. It has, like, pseudo arms. This was... hell, you could say it is a very powerful entity. But it can't do anything. It reminds me very much of being comatose. No matter how powerful the mind, no matter how amazing the power behind it, it's locked. It is completely immobile. It cannot do anything. It's trapped in its own dream. This, in my opinion, is the mind, the brain of Mensis, the original human person that sacrificed his mind to having the dream, to host. That's what this is, in my opinion. Now, if that's accurate, but obviously this thing, it has... I mean, this enemy is no joke. We do about the same amount of damage, so it kind of doesn't matter what I use, but... I wonder if I can poison it. I've never actually noticed. Guess not. Huh, that's interesting. But when we deliver this final blow, and I love how no matter how much you hack at it, the eyeball still follows you. couple things right there. It very much is alive, if you couldn't tell by pulsating and the beating. If you notice the flurry of blood, it is a boss. Or some kind of a very, very powerful entity. Its hands are mobile. Its arms are mobile. It can move. Why it decides not to, I'm not sure. Maybe that's just the mind of Mensis just giving up, being done. It's done hosting this infernal nightmare. Especially now that we've defeated, Murgo's wet nurse and there's nothing left. It could be just his sacrifice. He's like, I'm just done. His consciousness is buried. Still there, but buried in the nightmare. Regardless of what the whole story, is behind the brain, this mother brain, as it was very early on called, I will like to believe it's the mind of Mensis. It's what's fueling the nightmare itself. That's just my opinion, though. So we're gonna actually go equip this rune, because this is what I want. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade Ludwig, and we are going to throw in. Ooh, attack versus the kin. Now wait. This has a rapid poison effect, and I've just been rolling with it. Wow, that was even better. That makes me just that just shows that I haven't been poking at my blood gems enough. But we're gonna do that because the kin are more the ethereal, crazy enemies like that. The big brain. That's more of a... Let's take a look at my blood gems, just in general here. I think I just did something very similar. Ooh. That might actually be something to kind of look at. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We got a boss. And this is it. We'll try the Phantasm Shell. It's not really going to do me on there. Gives me some mice of mind, I guess. Alright, and here's Gurman. Obviously, I challenged him before and just, I couldn't. I kind of got frustrated and was like, the ending deserves a finale. It deserves a part to itself. And so, no matter how long it takes, I'd like... wow! So yeah, my vials actually heal a ton. Now, they... Damn it. Oh, move! Alright, come on. Come on, Garmin. Oh, damn it.
You must accept your death.
Fuck.
Be freed from the...
It's because he hit me in a dodge, but that's still a crazy amount of damage. And if need be, of course, we will go farm echoes for blood vials. I'm not opposed to that. I don't like subjecting streams, like my stream, to it. Adela! That's her name! That is the nun, Adela. It's Ariana, Adela, and Iosefka. Those are the women you get the blood vial from. Or vials from. German. I actually spelled German wrong in my description. Or in my tags. Ooh, yeah, combo. Oh, God, that's just painful. Oh. All right, seal it up. All right, let's try the transform. I'm more acquainted with the moveset of the great sword anyway. Two just in case. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good little string. Run. Ooh, that was pretty good. Got a little smack there. No, you're not gonna lock me in that fucking combo. Okay. He went completely around me, and that was really lucky. I didn't make a big deal out of that, but that was pretty lucky. Oh, I missed! That's just unfortunate. Because this is the stage of the fight I have a real issue with. Oh no, get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! It actually missed me. Oh shit. I really don't know how to avoid that other than keep backdashing. See, because it homes in, I don't know how to counter that properly. Ah, damn it.
You must
there it is.
your death.
Damn it.
Be freed from the night.
That was kind of close, though. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, though. Alright. I'm gonna try it again. I phase the fight, though, is just beyond me. It just hurts to watch. Alright. Alright. Piss off, guy. damn it. Whew, that was lucky. I can't even press the button quick enough. Alright. Fuck! Really? Gotcha! Fucker. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen him do that attack before.
You must accept your death.
One hit? It wasn't one hit before. That's actually kind of surprising. It's never been a one-hit kill for me before. Ugh, it's frustrating. Dogs. Alright. Let's try it again. Ah. Fucker. I hate this boss. I really do. And I can, for the life of me, I can't dodge that. Oh, God. No! Locked in that damn combo. Piss off. No! God damn it!
Your death. Be freed from the night.
Piss off. It's ungodly frustrating. I can't dodge that. I don't know why. Oh, you're a fucking dick. Piss off! Of course. Fuck you, German. Teal! Jesus. Who's on the ground? I can't. I am not fucking able to dodge fast enough. Ah. Shit. I don't know how to dodge that. I really don't. I don't have. Away from him. This to me is his easier form. Watch me fucking just eat shit right here. Yes! Sorry about your ears. I apologize. God, it's so satisfying. And I got the old hunter badge, which I will be able to show you the cool thing after the game. That is the only boss to ever give me that feeling in this game. To beat like that. To just completely just grab and just rip in half. Oh, that's so satisfying. So, yeah, this thing is our this weird thing. So, basically what it just tried to do, as far as I know, is it tries to absorb you. And it can't. Which means, in some fashion, you are more powerful than this, you know, godly old one. So yeah, this fight, I don't think I'll win the first shot, because I have, like, no... Oh, maybe I will. I have, like, no blood vials. And this boss is one of those bosses that I don't remember for life. But it is just another... Oh, this is a kin, isn't it? Oh, because this is one of those ethereal beasts. So I'm actually a little nerfed here. I'm actually doing pretty good. Woof. Oh, right, that's the attack that hits you to 1 HP. I forget most of its patterns too, so this will most likely be a death. Yeah, I can't recover from that. So I'm just gonna accept my fate. Oh, that was close. That was damn close. But that's the nature of the game, I suppose. So yeah, I always have to plug every once in a while that if you do enjoy what you're watching, I do have other stuff on my channel. So if you want to subscribe, check out some playlists. I would be very grateful. And it helps. You know, it's always nice to get more subscribers. It fuels me, for sure, to make more content for you guys. So, yeah, hit the subscribe button if you're interested, and if you like my content. And that's when I'm streaming, when I'm not, you know, all that good stuff. I don't have any dues. So yeah, I'll show this real quick. So what the old hunter badge does is unlocks this. Gurman's Barrel Blade. Trick weapon wielded by Gurman the First Hunter, a masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged with siderite, said to have fallen from the heavens. Gurman surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare. So yeah, that's kind of what it gives you. It doesn't actually give you a gun, which I kind of would have wanted. I kind of would have, you know, liked his, you know. And it unlocks his gear. So his outfit, if you want to kind of do a Gurman run on your New Game Plus. And it doesn't, I don't believe it unlocks anything else anywhere. We'll check just to be safe. But yeah, the Moon Presence, if I could do it with 3 blood vials, or almost do it with 3 blood vials, it's as good as almost dead. Yeah, I don't think we can buy blood rocks. I don't think it unlocked really anything. No, it didn't really unlock anything in here. But yeah, it's interesting. So I kind of wanted to I wanted to buy it, but I don't have enough vials or anything like that. All of those badges actually stay with you into your new game plus. So yeah, she's much, or well, I look feminine as a female entity. I don't really know if it has a gender. I assume it doesn't because it's just some ethereal. It's like Ebrietis. I mean, that specifically says daughter of the cosmos or daughter of chaos, or is it called daughter of the cosmos? I don't actually. Oh, that's bad of me. But it says daughter, so it's kind of implied, or just kind of told you that she is female. Oh. Really? I know I have blood vials. Oh, that's right. While this mist is active, I can't heal. There we go. I wanted to heal up before I actually went and took her on again. And got close. There's our visceral. It should do a ton of damage. See, it's kind of sad because she's really a pushover compared to Gurman. And this is the true ending boss. So, and now she's dead. I don't know why I call her a she. So yeah, 230,000 soul or echoes, and here's our ending, guys. Here's the playthrough. I'm gonna shut my mouth now.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
There it is, guys. That's our ending. So I'll talk about that a little bit. But I kind of want to just give you a second to appreciate that we're done. That's the playthrough. I thank everybody who actually watched, who tuned in. The playthrough is in a playlist right now. This will be in there when it goes up, of course. Now, to talk about that ending, there's two other endings. So you get one of the other endings is the ending that probably most people will get the first time is submitting to Gurman, or well, I guess not necessarily because it's pretty evenly split in terms of the percentages, like the trophy percentages, which I don't know how accurate those guys actually are. But that ending is more of a, you've seen the other two, get this one. I just wanted to show you everything I could. So the Gurman fight, there's three endings. The first ending, or well, the first one I'm going to talk about is submitting to Gurman. What that does is he hacks your head off with the burial blade, and you awaken from the dream in Yharnam in the morning. So the hunt is over, everything's fine, nothing is there. You remember nothing, or I don't know if you remember nothing. It's more of a here it goes again kind of thing. The ending that is On the other side of that is fighting Gurman, killing him, and then getting the moon presence to come to you, and then it absorbs you. It brings you into its bosom, kind of thing. What that says, what that does, is it basically replaces Gurman with the player character. So whoever you've been molding and shaping as your player the entire game is put into the wheelchair, and you are now the host of the dream, the hunter's dream. This ending is if you kick both of their asses. You are too, ethereally powerful to submit to the moon presence, and you refuse to submit to Gurman. And so, that little ending I just got for you guys is I guess there's two schools of thought. I always think you become the moon presence. You become a great one. But I think it goes just a little further than that. Because in the trophy, if you read the trophy for it, you become an old one, a great one. And you lift humanity to its next stage, I think is the description of the actual trophy. I think it goes a step further. I think you become the next moon presence, because you've killed it. You've gained all of its ethereal knowledge, I suppose? Power, I think, is more of an apt description. But I think you're the new moon presence, and that's why you stay in the dream, because the moon presence is only present in the dream. It's not in the world, it's not in the nightmares, it's only in the hunter's dream. So, in terms of just planes of existence, I think the hunter's dream is the closest to the cosmos, if not in the cosmos, we get in the entire game. The choir tried, the healing church tried, the hunters. I think the hunters get the closest, because we being the player characters and the hunters, see the most ethereal, I struggle to say insightful, but in terms of the game itself, insightful things. As a hunter, you see that all. Sure, the choir is experimenting and playing with all of these ideas and these little trinkets and these things that they find, but they're not hunting. They are not fighting this scourge. They are not getting their hands in it and really reveling in it. I think that's where the choir kind of went wrong, is that they didn't... I mean, they got into it, but they are not on the same level as a hunter. They are scholars, for all intents and purposes. Hunters are just that. They hunt these ethereal beasts. Who better to know and have the knowledge of these insane beings than the men and women that physically go after them? So I think the hunter's dream is above everything on Earth, on the Earth of Yharnam. So yeah, it just dumps us back into a loading screen, and we're gonna go on to New Game Plus 2, or Plus, New Game Plus. But I kind of want to. I'm gonna buy the Burial Blade for you guys just to kind of show you move set and stuff like that. If you tune in some of my other streams, you've already seen it. But I want to show it to you in the playthrough because it's such a cool weapon. It's kind of weird in PvP. I did try it. I'm never good at PvP in these games. I'm gonna skip these few intro cutscenes because we've seen them. If you want to see them, I go through them all. They're at the very beginning of the playthrough. So we wake up again in Iosefka's clinic. Same exact thing. So it's a lot like Dark Souls and Demon Souls. It's just dumps you right back in. Dark Souls 2 is a little different because you have to physically choose to go to New Game Plus, which I think is kind of cool. But this makes sure you have all your, you know, T's crossed and your I's dotted. And this guy just becomes kind of a joke because you start with a weapon. Search his corpse and you get some blood vials, and there's some blood vials over here. I'm still going to pick everything up because I do still want to kind of play around with this character, but yeah, that's our ending. And so comes the end of the stream. I just kind of wanted to stream the very last part of this. I really implore everyone that enjoyed and likes my content and my slightly raspy voice, because I need some water. If you enjoyed, I implore you to subscribe for sure. There will be more content coming for sure. I'm definitely, if you just subscribe just for Bloodborne content, later in November I am doing the DLC, the Old Hunters, on my other profile. The profile I basically have everything more or less unlocked. I'm in New Game Plus 5, I think, so I have to kind of get there, but I'll probably do a stream and get to the part where the DLC begins. If, you know, if it's not too far, I want to do it right when it comes out, but I don't know how everything's going to work, so I'm not going to know how to get there. I'm not going to know how all this and that. So, you know, if anybody knows anything, feel free to come join and watch and help and do all that good stuff. But if you want to subscribe, please. It encourages me, like I said, to make content. To keep making content. I'm going to make content regardless, because I enjoy it. But it's definitely encouraging to see a subscriber or two a day. A subscriber or two every stream. It's always nice. So we're going to go ahead and buy that because I want to keep going on this character. So we can basically buy everything we don't have. So I could buy the Rifle Spear, the Stake Driver, the Tonitrus, the Logarius Wheel. But I am going to buy and show off the Burial Blade, because that's kind of the big, you know, thing that everybody wants to see. Right at the end. And I'll invest in some other stuff, but this is Gehrman's weapon. I love this weapon. It's my main weapon on my other profile. And it's so cool. It is so cool to use. So untransformed with your gun out. This is R1. It's a 4-hit combo. So it goes bam, bam, down, up. So that's your combo, your main combo. Your quote unquote charge attack, uncharged is just that, and charged is this. So uncharged, it's, you know, a vertical from up to, you know, down to kind of your left hip. And then charged, it's side to side. It's right to left. Transformed, or here, let me show the transform attack. So this is R1, R1 transformed. So it's very hacking. It's like a scythe. It's what you'd expect if you made like a true like scythe weapon, like Grim Reaper-esque scythe. But yeah, R1, R1. I believe they both transformed and untransformed. It always has a 4-hit combo, so yeah, it's a 4-hit combo. And then uncharged is that, so it's very close range. The uncharged R2 is very close. The charged R2, on the other hand, it's deceptively long range. Like, the range on the charged R2 it's wide. It's wide and very long, like in front of you. Like, I can't really describe how far out it actually hits. Like, I was standing roughly here, and it hit the ground up here. So yeah, it's got some crazy-ass range. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's our playthrough. So, we will be... Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We are going to keep going with this character. I'll play up to probably the Blood Moon or something similar. You know, probably pretty close on this character. I might stream it, I might not, I don't know. it'll be quick, because going through this game without all the story stuff and really talking about it is fucking quick. But we're gonna do the DLC on this character. I'll do it on my other character on my own time. Sir Mr. Jolliesworth is going to be our playthrough character for sure. I was kind of on the fence, but I'm definitely not now. That's how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's our playthrough. I appreciate everyone for watching. If you got through the whole thing, thank you very much. If you got through this last part, thank you very much. I appreciate the nice conversation I had earlier in the stream. And for all of those of you who are still watching, thank you very much. Subscribe again to watch out for streams. I'm going to probably do a few other things. I may not do playthrough stuff, but I will definitely do other things here and there until the DLC comes out. But yeah, there is our Bloodborne playthrough. Again, if you made it through, Hunter's Rally to you guys. You guys are great. But yeah, have a nice evening, day, night, whatever it is for you. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, that's the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.